Namaskar and welcome. I Yatharth Sikka in the next few minutes will be getting the top 24 news of the last 24 hours. An RTI filed by activist Sujit Hindustani busted the lies and propaganda spread by the AAP government that projected the state's healthcare model as top rated in the country. It has been revealed that Delhi government did not purchase any patient transport ambulance which are used to carry patients to hospitals between 2014 to 2022. Two more terrorists were neutralized in an encounter that broke out in Kupwara, Jammu and Kashmir, informed the police on June 20. So far, 4 terrorists have been killed in the Kupwara encounter, including 2 on June 19. The neutralized terrorist was linked with proscribed terror outfit Lashkar-e-Taiba. News portal Live Law has been caught twisting news from the Kerala High Court to help Kerala CM Pinarayi Vijayan. BJP leader Prasannath Sivan and advocate Shyam Kumar pointed out in their complaint that Live Law misreported what transpired in their bail application filed by Swapna Suresh. In her bail application before the High Court, Swapna Suresh had made serious allegations against the CM, his wife and his daughter about the involvement in gold smuggling. But Live Law reported the event with the headline, Kerala High Court dismisses pre-arrest bail plea moved by Swapna Suresh Sharad for raising allegations against CM Pinarayi Vijayan. Flood fury continues in Assam. 30 lakh people of 28 districts affected, 22 lost life in the devastating flood. Prime Minister Narendra Modi called the Assam CM Himanta Biswa Sarma and took stock of the flood situation in Assam. PM Modi assured all possible help from the centre to the state. Agnipath is a win-win for youth, don't be misled, said Army Chief General Manoj Pandey. He also said that there was no question of rolling back the Agnipath scheme as it was a win-win for both youth and the army. He added that there will be a positive changes and that it would be tweaked when it rolls out. Security beefed up in several states amid violence by vested interests over the Agnipath scheme. Police in several states have announced measures and tightened security amid protests against the centre's new Agnipath recruitment scheme. Over 30 Congress workers detained by police ahead of PM Modi's Karnataka visit were planning to gherav the PM. KPCC has announced protests against the Agnipath scheme across the state along with other organizations. A heavy police force has been deployed in various parts of the state amid PM's 2-day visit. Heavy security deployed at Jalandhar railway station amid Bharat Bandh called by some organizations against the Agnipath scheme. We have sufficient force, deputed 80% of our own city force. Besides, we have also Rapid Action Force and Punjab Armed Forces, said DCP Jagmohan Singh. Central government bans 35 WhatsApp groups for spreading misinformation on Agnipath scheme, 10 arrested for fake news. The Home Ministry informed that the government is tracking people spreading misinformation on Agnipath scheme and banned 35 WhatsApp groups and arrested 10 people. Senior Congress leader Subodh Kant Sahai stoked a huge controversy with his unparliamentary remarks against Prime Minister Narendra Modi over the Agnipath scheme. If Modi walks the path of Hitler, he will die like Hitler, he says. Mahindra Group will welcome skilled and trained Agniveers after 4 years in armed forces, said Anand Mahindra. On June 20, Mahindra Group chairman Anand Mahindra announced that his company would recruit trained and capable Agniveers. He took on Twitter to make announcement and said, saddened by the violence around the Agnipath program. When the scheme was mooted last year, I stated and I repeat that discipline and skill Agniveers gain will make them eminently employable. The Mahindra Group welcomes the opportunity to recruit such trained and capable young people. Pakistan's cross-border terror can't force India to talk, says External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar. He said India will not be brought to talks using the instrument of terrorism and added that India's problem with Pakistan are directly attributable to the support that the United States gave to Pakistan. Al Jazeera spreads fake news over Maulvi's death in Bihar, blames Hindus, while local reports suggest family's property dispute. As per a news report, the police believed he was killed on the pretext of personal enmity over a piece of land. Station in charge Vinod Kumar Singh said a case was filed in the matter based on the complaint of family members and a probe was initiated. Ahmed was involved in the dispute over the land ownership. Islamists raised pro-Pakistan slogans to greet AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi at Ranchi airport. On reaching the airport, one of his supporters raised the slogan Pakistan Zindabad 6 to 7 times. The unidentified Islamist still remains at large. In a video shared by a news channel, a man could be heard yelling pro-Pakistan slogans. Muslim girl above 16 is competent to marry any person of choice. Punjab and Haryana High Court cite Sharia to justify child marriage. As per Article 195 from the book Principles of Mohammedans Law by Sir Dinshaw Fardu Jeen Mullah, the girl being over 16 years of age is competent to enter into a contract marriage with a person of her choice. The boy is stated to be more than 21 years of age. Thus, both the petitioners of marriageable age are envisaged by Muslim personal law, the court noted. Insult to national song in municipal council meeting. 4 burqa-clad women remain seated at the house stands in honor of Vande Mataram. It is to be noted that the Union Minister Sanjeev Balyan had advised everyone to respect the national anthem and the national song. Bengal Assembly passes resolution condemning Nupur Sharma's remark on Prophet. BJP leaders staged a walkout when the state government passed a resolution condemning Nupur Sharma's comment on Prophet Muhammad. During his 2-day visit to Karnataka, Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveils a statue of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar at Dr. B.R. Ambedkar School of Economics base in Bengaluru. He also inaugurated Center for Brain Research at the Indian Institute of Science in Bengaluru. Cyber security integral to national security. Modi government committed to making it robust. Union Home Minister Amit Shah addressing a gathering at a national conference on cyber safety and national security. Cyber Aparadh Se Azadi, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The Home Minister also stressed that the need for public awareness, mentioning that it is the most important for cyber security. Gujarat CM Bhupendra Patel inaugurates Pahel seminar. In the one-day seminar, various subject experts, office bearers, police officers discuss how relationship between police and people become more courteous and spirit of the police as a friend of the public awakens in the minds of the people. Prime Minister Narendra Modi led International Yoga Day 2022 celebrations from Mysuru. More than 15,000 people also participated in the yoga celebrations along with Prime Minister Modi at the Mysore Palace grounds. Rain played spoil sport in the series decider. The 5th T20 between India and South Africa in Bangalore was called off due to rain. The 5-match series ended level at 2-2. The Haryana duo of Manu Bhaker and Shiva Narwal won the 10-meter air pistol mixed team title at the 20th Kumar Surendra Singh Memorial Shooting Competition on Sunday. They beat the experienced pair of Amanpreet Singh and Shweta Singh of ONGC by 16-8 in the gold medal match. India reports 12,781 new cases, 8,537 recoveries and 18 deaths in the last 24 hours. India's active case load currently stands at 76,700 with the daily positivity rate at 4.32%. We will be back with news at 9 tomorrow. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy and do not forget to like and share the video and subscribe to our channel.